Alright, and welcome to today's episode. Today we're going to be over here in the market, and it's really expanding quite a bit. We've got a couple new shops over here, but we're going to be adding ourselves a new shop as well. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to keep it a little bit of a surprise for you. I'm gonna get this thing built here, and I will be showing you what we get done here in a bit. But this will also lead us over to a new build in our back at our village as well. We're going to need a new building to supply this. So hopefully we'll be getting this done here today. So I will be back with you here shortly. Alright, and welcome back. So you can kind of see what we're going to be doing here. We've got our big old piece of candy corn here. So we're headed into the month of October, which is Halloween here in a couple of weeks. And I figured I was going to do like a bakery or something like that, but I figured, you know what, how about a candy store instead? So this is what we've got here. And what I'm going to do, so this is the inside. Got black wool in the spaces here and some glowstone. Up here I did yellow glass with yellow carpet on top of it. It kind of gives it a unique effect, I think. also got, need to get me some black wool here, or black carpet. Perfect. We're going to take care of our door problem. There we go. And boom. There we go. Super. So let's get some items in here now. So we're gonna get some chests in here, and I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. So I got plenty of places, but I'm not sure what all we're gonna be selling. So let's get some basics in here. So let's do one here, one here, one here, one here, 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 and here. Now I may want to do trap chests on some of these. To split them up, but let's just start with that for right now. Alright, so some of the things we're going to do, and you can kind of see from my inventory here, one of the things that we're going to do. We are going to do cookies. And we're going to do a lot of cookies because they're relatively easy to make and super cheap. So let's get those loaded in here. And another set. And I think I can take all of them now. It's probably going to be more than just one chest, so let's just be safe. And I want to get some signs. Boy, I'm just not thinking today. Get them all in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a sign here. And for the month of October, we are going to give all of our candy away, at least for a little while here, at least through Halloween. Then we'll probably come back in here and change our prices a little bit just to be able to cover the cost of the time of crafting them and growing the resources. So we're going to give cookies away for free. You know, I'm going to start there. So the next thing we're going to do is, this is a big old piece of candy, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do some pies as well. And we're going to put those in here. And I think what I'm going to do for these is sort of get people to split these all up. Oops. And bummer. Two. And there we go. So that'll give us enough there. And pie. And we want everybody to have a chance at those. So that's one of the important things, is to make sure that we're letting everybody know. So let's see here. So this is what we're going to do here. Get ourselves a handful of melons and some gold. And I figured we needed to do something. So we're going to do candied melons. And I have too much inventory. So we're going to do, we're going to call these candied melons. I think I may want to go and rename them. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bummer. Just short. So doing here is we're going to be crafting up a bunch of these. And let me just throw these in here. This is going to take some time crafting. I was hoping this wasn't going to be as time consuming as it's turning out to be. And I've got critters coming after me. I can see them coming. Ooh, just in time. Oh boy. And I'm on fire. So, melons are our next thing here. And I'll come in and craft some more of these, I think. Let's see here. Let's put the melons right here. Let's do these in 16s. Since they take a little bit more to craft up. So I'm going to come in and I'll fill up this chest here pretty easily. So we'll do candied melons. Share. So, boom. There we go. Alright, so we got pumpkin pies, we have got cookies, we have got candied melons, and our next thing, let's get some of these put in here, and we're going to do some carrots too. So, we won't have enough gold, but I can go to get more gold, that's the easy part. We have got a nice gold farm going, and works really well. So I am going to have to go and do that. I didn't bring enough gold with me. I thought I did. Of course, wasn't really thinking that far ahead. So let me get those in here, and I'm going to candy up all these carrots, and I'm going to candy up all these melons as well before we call this done. So let me get the sign in here on this one as well. Melons over here. Let's put the carrots right here. And I think we're going to do 16s on these as well. We'll come back and we'll get more of those. But I definitely want to fill up this chest, these chests in here. So the other one that I've got, and I don't have any with me, as I've got them back at my base over there, is we got cake. Been trading with villagers, and one of the key things to open up the share on, or open up the trades on some of them is to buy the cake for the farmers. So we've been having to buy a little bit of cake every now and then as well. So, but that's what we're going to have here. So let me do this. Let me go get some more gold. We got quite a bit of melons. I want a candy and some carrots. I want to get squared away. So I'm going to go and camp out at the gold farm. I think I'm going to take some of these with me and just craft them up there as I go. Should be pretty easy to do. Grab a chest and be able to dump them up there. So let me go do that. Let me go and get those started. Get the cakes loaded up in here, and then we're gonna get this last one squared away. I know what I want to put in here, but I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be yet. So. Still a surprise yet. I'm going to see if I can get it done. But if not, I'll bring it back, and I have an idea for that if not. So let me go get this, the gold on these things, and I will be back with you shortly. Alright, and welcome back. So we got our most of our stuff in here, and you'll get another sign. And I think we have all of our items in here. So we have our pumpkin pie in here, and we've got candied carrots, and we've got our candied melons. We've got cookies, which are always fun. I got a nice thing of cake, and then I really wanted to do a cotton candy, but it didn't seem to work out as well as I wanted. I couldn't find a good food substitute for it, so instead we're going to do candied apples. So, candied apples, and again, these are going to be free for the month. And I'm going to spend some time AFK up at our gold farm to collect some gold, so that we can keep getting these things candied up for us. So what I'm going to do here next is I'm going to head back to our base, and we're going to look at building a bakery over there. Kind of got an idea of where we want to put that baker. And we'll talk about what we're going to do with it as we go. So let me get over there, and I'll be right back with you here in a second. All right, and welcome back. I know we said we were going to go back to our base, but as I was going along, I wanted to finish this up, and I came up with an interesting idea. So I'll show you that idea here in a second. So I want to finish getting some lighting, and I'll take out some of these torches, because we don't need this many, and sort of kind of decorate around here a little bit. What I'm going to do is for right now, I'm just going to use a handful of jack-o'-lanterns and some scrub bushes, so we'll be doing that. But I decided I was going to go, and before I needed to, I wanted to run to the end and fix up some tools, and I started thinking, of what additional thing could I add in here that was a food, and it occurred to me, you don't really think of it as a food source, but technically it is a food source. So I did get the opportunity to add in some cotton candy. Not perfect, but that's what we're going to go with. We're going to call the chorus fruit that you can still eat cotton candy. I had the levels to burn for making that, so I figured, why not? Let's just do that. So that's what we did in there. So let me so that's what I was kind of excited. I want to show that I did get one I wanted. So I think I got everything in here that I want as far as items. Ooh, that's gonna mess with me. That needs to move. Since it's not going to be even, it'll make me go nuts. So we just put our pumpkin pies back in here. Load those all up. I think I needed some in here as well. And we will get the here going. Alright, so I got those back in place. I'll put the sign in there. I'll put that side back on here in a little bit. So I did want to finish doing a couple of pillars and some pumpkins here with some light around this this little shop. Now sort of see how things go here. Nothing too fancy. Give me a cactus. And we're going to put a cactus right here. Yeah, right there. That'll work. And I'm not going to worry about the back of this. Nobody's really going to come up from the back of it. Maybe if I decide to bring a path from our... whoa, there's a little bit of rubber band there. A little bit of a path up and over. I'm definitely going to... I might drag it over this direction around, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about this. The other thing I wanted to do is I did want to make this sort of a, put a little path out here, on here. So I'm going to do something weird. This is candy, right? So we're going to call this. So what I want to do is get my shovel out and dig a little bit of a path here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I want to go bring some more of these magenta. And make some carpets. And light up some of this like this. And like this. And then we're going to put some sand down. And kind of have a candy-based path up to the... Oh, well, I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. Sorry for that little abrupt cut there. Game jumped out of me there, and had to sort of took a little bit to get it reset back up and reconnected. So, but this is what I'm gonna do here. We're talking about that the path up here, and sort of make this sort of a candy path. I'm gonna come back in and replace this glass with something the magenta or purple style. Sort of get the feel for the stuff coming into this path. So that's what we got in here. I didn't get the sign put back on here. It's a good thing I came back in here. So let me get this pie going here, and I will meet you back over in the at the village, and we will take a look at our baker shop that I've got up and going. So I will see you here in a bit. All right, and welcome back. So we're headed back into our base here, and I wanted to show you this this main tunnel here. This is our branch off down to ours, but a couple of us have been working on this here and kind of getting this tunnel off of our main nether hub done. So we got it down a little ways. We've got ourselves some space here for where these tunnels are going to come in. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at that. Looking pretty good there. Got our another next store in there, and we're gonna be putting out candies and treats and that kind of thing. And I've already got most of it built here. Just sort of want to show you and sort of show you what's been going on in the village over here. So we're gonna set up a baker, and we're gonna do it right behind the weaver's shop that we made a while back. So that's where we've got it done. You can kind of see the roof over there if you just sort of take a look. But let's walk over there and see what we've got over here. So the village and town is really coming together. It's really had somebody come over and just sort of walk through, and they say it's kind of interesting that every single time they come over, they get a little more lost because it gets so much big and spread out. But this is where our baker's going to be. This shop right here. So I got the basics done. I'm going to come up and outline the outside of it. But got some things here. I think I need to put some something here, possibly for working on stuff. Maybe some carpet to represent something that's done. I got some. I thought the furnaces would add in for a baker with lots of work done. So got some chests up here. Gonna put eggs up in one, probably some milk buckets in another. I may actually do a sort of an ice box. Maybe I'll take maybe I'll take these furnaces down and put an ice box or something right in here to represent to put the milk in or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll go cold storage or something else down here. I haven't really decided. But this is generally what I've got. Got some glowstone under there. I figure this would be kind of an inviting area for what we've got in here. And then I'll decorate the outside of it to get it done. But unfortunately, that is all I have time for on this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I appreciate your comments. You can leave them down below, or you can catch me on Twitter at @awanderingnerd. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. But until then, this is A Wandering Nerd.